In this opening segment, we set the stage for our discussion on the alarming rise of colorectal cancer in young adults. We delve into the latest statistics and projections, painting a vivid picture of the growing prevalence of this disease among individuals under 50. By emphasizing the potential consequences of this trend, such as colorectal cancer becoming the leading cause of death for those aged 20 to 49 by 2030, we aim to capture the audience's attention and underscore the urgency of the issue. Through compelling visuals and emotive narration, we seek to engage viewers from the outset and pique their interest in the subsequent sections. In this section, we delve deeper into the complexities behind the rise of colorectal cancer in young adults. Drawing on insights from medical experts and researchers, we explore the various hypotheses proposed to explain this concerning trend. From changes in lifestyle and dietary habits to environmental factors and genetic predispositions, we aim to provide viewers with a nuanced understanding of the multifaceted nature of this health crisis. Through informative graphics and illustrative examples, we elucidate the underlying mechanisms driving the increase in colorectal cancer cases among younger populations. Here, we humanize the issue by sharing intimate stories of young adults impacted by colorectal cancer. Through poignant interviews and personal narratives, viewers gain insight into the emotional and physical toll of battling this disease at a young age. By featuring individuals like April, a nurse practitioner diagnosed with colorectal cancer at 45, despite lacking typical risk factors, we highlight the unpredictability and severity of the illness. Through candid reflections and raw emotions, we aim to foster empathy and understanding among our audience, encouraging them to connect on a personal level with the issue at hand. In this section, we explore the key differences between young and old colorectal cancer patients, shedding light on the unique challenges faced by the former. Through expert commentary and evidence-based analysis, we highlight the importance of early detection and screening in mitigating the impact of colorectal cancer. From discussing the efficacy of colonoscopies to addressing the significance of genetic predispositions and lifestyle factors, we aim to empower viewers with knowledge and actionable insights to protect their health. By emphasizing the importance of proactive screening practices, we seek to inspire viewers to prioritize their well-being and seek appropriate medical care. Here, we shine a spotlight on the disproportionate impact of colorectal cancer on African American communities. Through in-depth interviews and testimonials, we delve into the systemic and cultural factors that contribute to this health disparity. From discussing the legacy of historical injustices to addressing the barriers to healthcare access faced by marginalized populations, we aim to raise awareness and foster dialogue around the intersection of race and health outcomes. By amplifying the voices of African American colorectal cancer patients, we seek to inspire action and advocacy towards achieving health equity for all. In this segment, we turn our attention to the transformative impact of advocacy in the fight against colorectal cancer. We will hear from passionate grassroots activists and community leaders who are making waves in their communities and beyond. Through their inspiring stories, we will see the tangible impact of their advocacy efforts, from organizing awareness campaigns to lobbying for increased funding for cancer research and healthcare services. These are the individuals who are not only raising awareness, but are also influencing policy and driving change. We hope that by showcasing these stories of advocacy and resilience, we can inspire you, the viewers, to become advocates for your own health and the health of your communities. Remember, each one of us has the potential to make a difference. By joining the fight against colorectal cancer, we can collectively shape public discourse, influence policy, and ultimately save lives. It's time to take action and make your voice heard. In this next segment, we broaden our scope to encompass the global landscape of cervical cancer prevention and elimination. As we journey across continents, we will delve into the international forums that are setting the stage for collaborative efforts in combating this preventable disease. We will highlight stories of governments, non-profit organizations, and healthcare professionals working hand in hand, tirelessly pushing for the eradication of cervical cancer. Our narrative will take you through the importance of HPV vaccination, a critical tool in preventing this form of cancer. We will spotlight countries that have successfully implemented national vaccination campaigns and examine the strategies they use to overcome challenges. Additionally, we will underscore the urgent need for expanded access to screening and treatment services, especially in low and middle-income countries, where the majority of cervical cancer cases occur. We aim to showcase not only the progress made, but also the hurdles that remain in the global fight against cervical cancer. By raising awareness of these global efforts and the importance of collective action, we hope to encourage you, our viewers, to get involved in any way you can. Remember, together we can make strides towards the ultimate goal, the elimination of cervical cancer as a public health threat. So let's join hands and stand up against cervical cancer. As we transition from the global landscape of cervical cancer prevention and elimination, let's bring the focus back to the individuals who have been through this challenging journey. In this segment, we amplify the voices of cervical cancer survivors and their experiences navigating diagnosis, treatment, and recovery. Through heartfelt testimonials and personal reflections, survivors share their stories of resilience and hope in the face of adversity. You'll hear from Maria, a mother of 2 from Colombia who fought cervical cancer and won. She'll discuss the emotional and physical toll the disease took on her and how her family, friends, and faith kept her going. Then, we'll introduce you to Amina, a young woman from Kenya, who not only survived cervical cancer but became an advocate for early screening in her community. Her story underscores the importance of support networks and advocacy in overcoming this disease. By centering survivor voices and empowering them to share their stories, we seek to inspire hope and solidarity among viewers. We aim to shed light on the lived experiences of those affected by cervical cancer, and in doing so, encourage you to join the fight against this preventable disease. Remember, these are not just stories of survival, but tales of triumph over adversity. So, let's join hands and stand up against cervical cancer. Together, we can make a difference. As we move forward on our journey of understanding and advocacy, let's take a moment to explore the latest advancements in colorectal and cervical cancer treatment and research. In this segment, we will delve into the innovative approaches being pursued to improve patient outcomes and survival rates. We'll uncover the emerging therapies, targeted treatments, and the breakthroughs in early detection and precision medicine that are revolutionizing the world of cancer care. Through insightful interviews with leading researchers and dedicated healthcare professionals, we'll provide a glimpse into the future of cancer care. You'll hear from Dr. Patel, a renowned oncologist who has been instrumental in developing targeted therapies for colorectal cancer, and Dr. Lee, a trailblazer in the field of cervical cancer research. We'll discuss the potential impact of cutting-edge technologies and therapies, such as genomic sequencing and immunotherapy, on the diagnosis and treatment of these cancers. We'll also highlight the importance of continued investment in cancer research and innovation, emphasizing that every discovery, no matter how small, brings us one step closer to a world without cancer. By showcasing these pioneering advances, we aim to inspire hope and optimism for the future of cancer treatment and care. Remember, the fight against cancer is not just about survival, but also about improving the quality of life for those affected by this disease. So, let's continue to stand up against cancer, armed with the power of knowledge and the promise of innovative treatments on the horizon. Together we can change the face of cancer care. In this next segment, we turn our attention to a significant but often overlooked aspect of the battle against cancer: the disparities in access to cancer care and treatment. Through in-depth analysis and expert commentary, we explore the systemic barriers that prevent equitable access to healthcare services, particularly among underserved and marginalized communities. These barriers include financial constraints, geographical disparities, and cultural factors. We'll hear from Dr. Garcia, a health equity advocate, who will shed light on the importance of healthcare infrastructure and workforce development in addressing these disparities. We'll also discuss the need for targeted interventions and community-based initiatives that cater to the unique needs of these communities. We'll highlight the role of social determinants of health in perpetuating health inequities and emphasize the need to address these factors in our fight against cancer. By advocating for policies and programs that promote health equity, we aim to advance the goal of ensuring that all individuals, regardless of their background or circumstances, have the opportunity to receive quality cancer treatment and support services. Together, we can bridge the gap in cancer care and create a more equitable healthcare system. Remember, the fight against cancer is not just a medical battle, but also a social one. And it's a fight we can't afford to lose. In this scene, we delve into the transformative power of community-based education and outreach initiatives in the battle against cancer. We'll present case studies and success stories that showcase the positive impacts of grassroots efforts in empowering communities to take charge of their health and well-being. Our focus will be on peer education, support groups, and the effectiveness of culturally tailored interventions and multimedia campaigns. We aim to demonstrate the diverse strategies used to engage and educate communities about cancer prevention and screening. Through these potent narratives, we'll underline the importance of community involvement in promoting cancer awareness and prevention. We'll also share inspiring stories of individuals and groups that have made significant strides in their communities, taking us through their journey, the challenges they faced, and the triumphs they celebrated. In sharing these best practices and lessons learned from successful community-based programs, we hope to inspire you, our viewers, to become active participants in the fight against cancer. Remember, every step taken towards awareness is a step closer towards prevention. Your role, no matter how small, can make a big difference. Together, let's build a world where cancer is no longer a death sentence, but a battle that can be won. As we draw to the close of this enlightening journey, we want to extend our heartfelt gratitude to you, our viewers, for taking the time to watch this video. We hope that the stories we've shared and the information we've provided has given you a deeper understanding of the vital role that community-based initiatives play in cancer awareness, prevention, and treatment. If you found value in this content, please consider giving us a like. This simple act helps us reach more people with our message. More importantly, it's evidence that we're making a difference, one viewer at a time. We also invite you to subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you become part of our community, a collective force that is committed to battling cancer on all fronts. As a subscriber, you'll be the first to receive our latest content, packed with inspiring stories, pioneering advances, and practical advice. In our fight against cancer, every bit of knowledge shared, every story told, and every conversation initiated can save lives. So, we encourage you to share this video with your friends, family, and community. Let's spread the word and make a difference. We hope to see you in our next video. Until then, let's continue to engage, educate, and empower each other in this fight against cancer. Remember, together, we can turn the tide. Thank you for being a part of this journey.